Hello, my name is Ilona, and in this video I want to take a look at the energy of October. I've already shuffled the cards in my Dutch video if you want to see that. And there was a lot of shuffling, so I do have a feeling there are a lot of different things coming in October. The first three cards I've got is these cards. It's always the different way around. I'm sorry, that's the mirror image. This is what I've got. Yeah, like this. Okay, we got the star card. We've got the Six of Wands and we got the Two of Pentacles. So these are the three cards about the energy of October 2024. So the energy is there's going to be things with aliens, especially with my star card. To me, that's an alien card. So I do think more things are coming out in October. I see victory with the Six of Wands. So things are happening, and this is worldwide. That will lead to victory, that will lead to things put in motion to heal, because we got the Two of Pentacles as well. The Two of Cups as well. Two of Cups is about healing, connecting. So I think things that are happening in October will help people to connect more, humanity to connect more. But it's going to be very interesting, especially with the star is also, the star card is about positive times, and that we're really going to see things changing in the right direction. To me, it feels we are moving into the right direction, you know, the direction that things are being healed. I do know and understand that people have different perspectives. Always see what is your perspective about this. But it's very important that we, of course, keep the faith and trust that everything will be all right, because that will create that timeline. But October in itself, I think, is going to be a good month, moving things ahead. And I think it's going to get more and more clear, especially for the people that understand what is going on, that it's going to be more obvious and more in your face. The other three cards I've got is the challenges for October 2024. We've got the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So we are moving into a different, a calmer direction. But for a lot of people, they will not feel that way. They will act like a chicken without a head. With the Ten of Wands, they will not see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. They will not understand what is going on. They see all these power plays, things happening, awful things happening, financial disasters happening. They will not feel secure, and they'll feel like they're losing it all. And I think it's very important, especially as a challenge, to remain close to yourself and to understand, I'm following my path. Even though everything is falling apart around me, I'm going to be just fine. And that's very important to, put that in the energy so people can connect to that. And especially with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands, I have a feeling that we're still going to see a few of those false flags. Unfortunately, dark energies are losing their grip, and they will start, doing these people, activating these people, these puppets, to create a chaos, to create a disaster, to create that low frequency that they need to survive and to thrive, so to speak. So they're not very happy that everything is moving ahead and the energy is changing, because they are kind of starting to starve, because they're not getting those lower frequency that they feed off. Especially when we started to heal. So this is the energy for October 2024, and I do believe humanity is starting to heal more and more. And the Six of Wands, the victory, could even mean that the energy is already victorious, that it's changing at that level, and that's going to be terrifying for the dark energies, because they need that lower frequency, because they don't have a connection with God anymore. They've disconnected themselves. They think they are God themselves, unfortunately. And they need other, beings that are still connected to supply their energy. And if that's disconnected, because the energy is changing and they won't be able to use it anymore. Like I said, they can only use very low frequency and low energy. Then that's going to be a big issue. So I do see that in October, a lot of those things can happen. That will be more locally, but can still be very devastating. The other three cards, let's see, let's put it like this. Yes, got them. It's all in mirror image, so it's very difficult. let's just keep it this way. So these were the cards I've got. The Tower card, the Three of Swords, and the Hanged Man. These are the cards for the advice for October 2024. And really the advice is, even though everything is falling apart, let it fall apart. Even in your family, maybe at your job or what you're doing. Maybe things are falling apart, let it be. Don't let it confuse you. Don't get caught in it. Don't be manipulated by it. Really focus on your own old pains you still carry with you and change the perspective. See it differently. Understand that if you change things, that will be an opportunity for other people to, connect to your energy and understanding there's much more going on. And it's very important that we understand how powerful we are and that we don't need to be affected by all these things around us. We can decide which one we are going to be. You see two people falling. One is just falling backwards like this is, I don't know anymore. And the other one is more consciously falling forward. And I think let things happen. Let it collapse. It's not a good system. The system needs to go. Let all the old pain come up now, especially when I look at my own life now. All the themes are being targeted now. It's time to change the perspective. It's time to look at it differently. It's time to work out things differently and heal ourselves, because that is necessary, especially when so much is going to fall apart. People need, we are all connected. So if there is a group of us already living in different energy and showing that there are different ways of dealing with these things, it will be easier for other people to connect with that. And of course, it will be their choice to do so, but it anchors and grounds things here in this reality. That's very important. So that's the advice. And the last three cards I've got, and that's the end of October. We have the Ten of Swords, we've got the Page of Cups, and we've got the Hermit. So these are the the end of October. So there are a lot of things have happened. With the Ten of Swords, I think lots of things radically happened. Maybe people resigned, we're talking worldwide. So that could be political people resigning. It could be certain situations suddenly ending around the world. We just don't know that. But with the Ten of Swords, it's radical and it's really ending. It's the end of it. This will help people with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is offering their cup emotionally as well to really turn inward. And that's what the Hermit is about. So I think the end of October, especially with this time of year, people are, more indoors, more focused on the inside. People are more asking questions inside. I think at the end of October, a lot of people are understanding things are not what it seems. Can be very radical changes with the Ten of Swords, and this will help people to connect with inside themselves, finding the answers inside of themselves. And that is the biggest part of the Great Awakening, to really turn inward and to understand what is going on, who are we, how powerful are we, what can we do, how can we connect with each other, and how can we connect with the world and change things. So I think at the end of October, a lot more people will be open to this. A lot more people in humanity will be understanding something is wrong, something is off, and it's necessary. I do believe this entire movie, although I'm always a bit hesitant to call it a movie, but what we're watching is really to wake up as many people as possible, understanding what is going on, because we need to take responsibility for ourselves. And we can only do that by changing our perspectives and turning inward and heal. Very, very important. We're not going to change anything if we don't heal, if we don't look inside ourselves for our answers and still look outside ourselves and still wanting answers outside of ourselves, because that is falling apart. That's not working anymore. And let's thank everyone for that, or at least thank God for that, that's not working anymore, because that system was never for us. That system was to really keep us in a certain positions, keep us in a low frequency. And it's now time to turn inward, to heal, to have this victory, to look at things differently. And I do think aliens will help with that, because that will completely change perspectives also on ourselves, and of course the possibilities that it opens up. Of course, we'll have to wait and see what will come out in October, but I do believe it's connected to aliens. I think there is going to be a lot more healing, a lot more victory for humanity itself. So we are changing our direction and going towards a completely different timeline. At least that's how I see it. We still need to deal with our own things in our own environment, that we stay close to ourselves, you know, change our perspective on things, heal ourselves, and really try to ground it so we can help other people move along with that. And at the end of October, more and more people will be turning inward instead of outward, and a lot of changes will have happened at the end of October. So this is what I've got for the energy of October. Hope to see you in another video. Bye.